and thank you for joining us here at 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now here's Jokic. Shot is good by Gordon. Well, one area of the floor where both of these teams really shine is on offense.
Oh, yeah. BA, these two teams can score the basketball. They'll be trying to match each other shot for shot all night long, and we got a front row seat.
So it's Denver now, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Screen by Gordon. Denver moving it around. Back to Jokic. 4 on the clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Pass to Caruso. Going inside. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
And the shot's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And SGA throws it down.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
And stolen by Holmgren.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Jokic. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, BA. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
And Denver has possession. They trail by 6. Murray looking around. Pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot.
Yeah, you have to have awareness and focus. Gilgeous-Alexander looking to make an impact defensively.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. Outside for Dort. And there's a 3-second violation. Nuggets trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Size and athleticism by Cam Johnson. How about that vertical?
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, BA, basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Now here's Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Pass to Jokic. Into the lane. Soft touch off the glass. Jokic has got his second basket.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins for three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Down low. Here's Jokic. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And that's now 6 points for Nikola Jokic. And there's a defensive 3-second call. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the game. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Murray's shot is good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Wiggins from long range. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's a...
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Thunder.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Yeah, Bruce Brown, not the fastest guy on the court, but he's got incredible instincts, gets out in front of the play.
To the inside, Hartenstein. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, in football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
Here's Valanciunas driving in. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
A little burst of athleticism from Jonas Valanciunas. You gotta love it when the big fella turns on the jets and drives to the cup.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Valanciunas. Brown with it. Watched by Wallace. Outside Watson. Valanciunas sets a screen. The drive by Watson. 5 to shoot. Pass to Valanciunas. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City leading by 4 to the paint. Wiggins, no good. Hardaway on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Valanciunas sets a screen. The drive by Watson. Banked it in off the glass. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Jokic, the screen. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Now Wallace. Inside. There's Holmgren on the slam.
Well, at that size, guys, doesn't take much elevation for Chet to finish. The D has to do a better job keeping him out of the paint.
Pass to Brown. Outside Murray. There's the screen by Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Jokic. Three-pointer. And again, it's Denver missing. To the middle. Here's Williams. Shot's good. SGA making the play. And now an 8-point Thunder lead.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Dort for three. Jokic grabs the board. And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
Good.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Brown scanning the floor. Pass to Jokic. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Denver missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Williams. Holmgren with it. Checked by Gordon. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Now Jokic. Knocked loose. And stolen by Holmgren.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
With one on the clock. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Outside for Dort. The three is up. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Dort's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Well, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient grades, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
Outside for SGA. And another three for Oklahoma City.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
What a dynamic drive by Murray. Upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
From deep, Holmgren. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Murray, trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Oklahoma City now. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Pass to Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Holmgren. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Nuggets trail by 16. Outside Murray. And it's good from the elbow. Murray's got 6 points.
It presents all sorts of problems when Murray's mid-range game is working. It gets the D scrambling. They got to get a body on him everywhere he goes.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
And how about the Thunder? Doris, last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built, through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 15-6 run. Lots of room. Count it. Dort's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Boy, nice rise and fire from Lou Dort.
Jokic the screen. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Releases from 15. And too long on the shot. Dort, right side. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Now that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Denver will go for a different look here. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter here. Screen by Watson. He takes it in. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to SGA. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
To the paint. A nice shot by Watson. Watson's got his second basket of the game.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
It's SGA with a drive. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Dort, no good. So it's Denver now. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Brown, no good. Thunder leading by 23. Pass to Caruso. Dort outside. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped away. And a deep three from Jokic. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Thunder running away with it. After a quick break, we're coming right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. Knocks it loose. Here's Caruso. And he goes in for the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Dort outside. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, my goodness. How about the impressive vertical by Lou Dort? No doubt on that slam.
Outside Murray. Here's Watson. The three from Valanciunas. Hartenstein pulls it in. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. And Valanciunas over to help. Down low. Shot clock at 5. Caruso misses. Outside Murray. Now Watson. He's guarded by Caruso. Right side Murray. Here's Valanciunas. All sorts of time. And that's good for 2.
Takes great confidence in catch and shoot situations, and you can see how comfortable Valanciunas is in that opportunity.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half. Now here's Murray. And Wallace, here we go. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul.
Timeout.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Murray with it. And it's Dort picking him up. Pass to Gordon. He gets it in there.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Here's SGA, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior. Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Second team foul.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a huge performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them. It was the efficiency with which he did it. I'll tell you, delivering the basketball in tight spots is not easy, but he made it look that way.
Pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And that one's good. SGA.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, don't leave Jokic alone in the corner. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
Here's SGA. Dort outside. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good there. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie